Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Cities Skylines. Welcome back to Wholesomeville. This is our little city that is slowly getting, bigger and bigger. Slowly getting a booming population. Business is booming. So today we have just about unlocked some next level stuff that we can't really afford just yet. We do, however, have some parks and a small playground and a dog park. That'd be lovely. And a carousel park. We've unlocked some cool stuff. Wow, what's this? Botanical garden. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Goodness me, that looks very cool. What's that? Paradox Plaza. Plaza with picnic tables. Plaza with trees. Industry park. 10th anniversary park. Well, we don't have that because, well, we can't afford it. That's fine. A transport park. Okay, cool. We still can't afford any of the unique buildings, but that's okay. We won't. Oh, we can. Look, we can do the statue of shopping. I guess that would be funny to throw down, but we won't do that just yet. What we're going to do we can mess with the terrain. Oh, we can mess with... Oh, can we, like, flatten it out? Because we want to put farming over there. Shift terrain. Level terrain. So... that looks like it's up on a bit of a slope. So what if we, like, level it to there? Oh! Well, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do at all. I want to flatten it out. How do I flatten it out? It doesn't... Ah, there it is. It's like softened terrain. Okay. And it does cost a bit. But not a great deal. So we'll just kind of work on this periodically, I guess. I mean, this is taking a while. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we're going to build a road. We're going to build a road. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to start from here. And it's going to go... Well, it's going to go straight for a little bit. Oh. I don't... Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Okay, now let's do with like a freeform road that kind of curves all the way around. That's not curving enough. So what if we go straight and then... Can I see the angle? That looks awesome. Okay. So this is like going to be a big loop of industry. It looks cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, so same thing over this way. Okay. Right, so where was the fertile land? Where was the fertile land? Oh, wait. Is that, was it way I could check it over here? There it is. Natural resources. You can see which one is which. So this is where the fertile land is. It's not a great deal, I guess. There's ore in there. There's lots of... There's not really a great deal. It's mostly forestry. And then you've got oil over there. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do is just go with a straight line for us. I need to draw it out first. So let's oh, we just got another trophy, City Planner. So this whole kind of area is going to be a nice farming area. Let's draw it a little bit easier. Oh, no. Okay, now take it up to the coastline. Okay. And then we turn it into a farming area. Does it make sense to have a roundabout in there? I don't think it does, actually. I think we're just going to have to design it ourselves. Okay. Okay, so that's our start on a bit of a farming district over there. Now, I'm thinking we build like another city district over here. And we're like, it's a new part of the city. It's not like dramatically new, but it's just it's another part. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from here, bring it all the way out, and then just start doing the same kind of stuff that I was doing. Like I was doing before, really. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Build the first houses that go in there. And this is a... Oh, don't do that. This is a new district. It's Holly Hills. I mean, it's not really hills, is it? In fact, it's more or less the opposite of that. It's very flat. Okay, so, and the point being is that this is like a nice district. That's kind of where it is. And then this, oh, they're not ready yet. So I need to put some pipes down. Don't quite have the money. Okay, so this is where we were at. We're trying to... We need to get some power to this little area. Has it got water? No, it doesn't even... It doesn't have water either, so... Gonna need to make sure it can get... It can get covered. So... That covers it for water. It doesn't have power at the minute. How am I gonna get it power? How much do I need to get it some power? How much is the... It's the whole thing. Okay, so I reckon the power cable from here... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, stop that. Stop all of that. Don't build anything there yet, because that's the same situation we're going to be in, where we don't have any power. It's going to have to go all the way across to here. And I need 2,000 to be able to do that. So let's quickly speed up the money. Get to 2,000. It's nearly there. It's going. Okay, there we go. So now, this industry area over here now has power. Okay. And we were working on our next little residential part over here. Oh, whoa, what is that? Not enough educated workers. What? How am I meant to solve that? Can I make a... Oh, okay, so we just need a high school. We need a high school, but we don't have the money for a high school. I guess we could take out a loan. 20,000. How much is a high school? 24,000. We don't really have enough of that. I need to take out the bigger loan. Okay, we'll take out the bigger loan. That's 60,000. That will allow us to make a high school that covers this whole area. That does. Which should then, over time, create the educated workers that we need to allow this district to do its thing. I'm actually quickly going to break some of this down. Again. Even though this is going to be a new area, it's not quite ready yet for us to go down that way. So we need to finish off what we're doing over here. So let's build the extra houses, like finish this area off completely before we then worry about the next part. So anywhere now that these corners that aren't covered, we'll cover them. We'll just paint them. Buildings will go down, I suppose. Oh, this is a whole area that can be painted. And those buildings will go down. Same over here. Kind of the same over here, really. Any other corner? Yeah, there's a corner. They're all good. Just trying to look at the blocks and see if there's any spaces, any empty bits. Okay, as long as we're in the positive, which it's actually coming down a little bit, probably because we need some commercial. So let's build the next part. There you go. So, like that. And then what I'll do is... do like that, I suppose. Oh, look, see, look, they really are complaining now about the worker situation. So are these guys as well. Probably because there's not an easy way to get to this area. So anywhere that's kind of got the red on it, I'm going to say it's because we need more residential. Oh, there's a place on fire. Fire engine. Where's the fire engine? There it is. It's on its way. Yeah, so what I think we just need to do is just make sure we keep expanding. So it goes to there. To there. That can come out to there. Like that. That works. I think that works. James Street. And now this is our next little region for stuff to get built on. So we'll do the same tactic again of like little crisscross. Yeah, that works. Then yeah, I'll look at the newly unlocked stuff. But to be honest, I'm not overly worried about it right now. And because I've got a bit of a workers problem. Even though there is the high school now. So, there are some well-educated. Is well-educated, is that going to be the university? Right. Okay, I guess we also want to put down a library, but that's quite expensive. And I don't want to have, like, no money in case there is something that pops up and it's like, oh, we need this. We've got our farming district sorted. Like, that's going to be over here. We might have to redesign the road. I don't know. I want this. Oh, power. How are we on power? 35 out of 48. I might just try and get ahead of the game a little bit. In fact, this whole area's got kind of good numbers. So we can do that and then get rid of this. That's like kind of the whole way across the... But that powers this. Okay, there we go. Is that still... Oh, you're not good. Okay, how are we over here? We're okay over here. We're at 1.4. We've got 30 and we're gaining money. We're all right on the gaining on the money. They do want a bit of commercial to go down. So let's do this. So does that... Oh, yeah, look, it does take up 2 spots, which is fine because it's kind of... Oh, it looks like it's all part of, like, the parking here. And oh, look, that's so... It's bustling. It's bustling. Right, then do that. And then... Corner, and then you do that. And then, you know what? No, we'll save that for the second, for a second. And it wants to expand the next part of the industry. So let's do that much. And just slowly we're building this forestry district. Foresty. That goes... Okay, so it goes out to there. That's fine. How much of... Oh, that district's huge. We haven't really dealt with what that's going to do at the minute. So if we look at the power, that's just powering over here. This is connected up, which is good. In fact, we can get rid of some of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Because it is, obviously it is connected. Oh, there's a lot of buildings now that are... Sorry, a lot of commercial buildings that are complaining. So we'll just get rid of them as they go. If they do like kind of hit that point where they're like red. Okay, we're still making good money. We're still on 1.2. We're in the positive on our money. That's been rebuilt. I think we just got to expand. We've just got to expand the residential. So we're at 36 out of 53. I think we've... Yeah, that's kind of what's next, isn't it? So that connects up there. Let's do it kind of slowly but surely. So there you go. There you go. One more, then a... Okay, not all the way across then. There you go. Okay, does that district, is that still... Oh no, that district needs upgrading. Okay. So, what we drew... Is that, oh, look, they're still complaining. Okay. So, power at 35 out of 53. Water, we're at 49 out of 120. So, we might need to throw down another power water station at some point. Education-wise, a high school covers most of that area, but not all of it. We're at 1.5, so the education is growing. Let's just do a check that everything's being covered. Garbage is being covered. Kind of slow to get to these, but it is getting there. Police. Yeah, you're covering most of it. Sorry, no, that's the fire. Police is covering most of it because it's right in the middle, so that's good. Education, not all of it. So that's... Elementary isn't fully covering everything. So let's put an elementary school there. That should cover... That covers this whole kind of area now. That's good. Public library. We don't have a public library. But next up kind of has to be another high school at some point. But it's mostly just because we need the population to do its thing. So... These places that are in between with currently nothing being built there. So that does that. See, nothing is even being built on those, in those corners. Like, no one really cares. Which is ironic, because you would think, like, you would take up all the space you possibly could. But, yeah, fine, is what it is. Why have you lost power? Is the wind down? Is that what's happened? You've lost power because the wind is down? Oh no, they're getting it back. We don't really want to use a... We can't use that yet, so it's going to have to be another one of these. Yeah, I guess it's just going to have to be another one of them over there. So once that's connected up... That production... There we go. Production takes a boost. Everywhere gets their power back. And we're all good. Okay. They are building over here. We do need some commercial buildings to go down as well. So let's do that. And that. That. That's fine. Oh, we've got here as well, so we can do these little portions as well. So I'll do this as like my tactic of do a little kind of cross on the corners, and then everywhere else is residential in this kind of pattern. Like so. And this will be the next kind of big push and bump in terms of population. But again, look at that. We're still struggling with the worker situation. Even with the high school in there. So we've just got to get the population up to the point where we can build the university. That's what it's got to be. That's what it's going to have to be. And then, of course, at some point, we need to expand this farming area and potentially kind of redesign the road that connects it up. Because that's obviously... Well, actually, you know what? We'll demolish some of this now. Oh, you better run. Oh, the truck survived. No, the truck's gone. Okay, so you've got to kind of go the long way to get there with a little odd part there as well. But yeah, big problem over here with the number of workers. They are complaining. They're getting annoyed. And they want a bit of a push on industry. But we're not... I mean, we're doing all right on our industry. I guess we could expand the little farming area. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do next. And then... There you go. Build industry as you see fit. That should be enough energy there as well. We built our extra turbine here. Like, we've got this whole, like, turbine part that we're going to be able to deal with there. Okay. The only problem is... Yeah, the only problem we are facing... seems to be the education levels. How about a park or two? How much is a park? Oh, nothing. A park doesn't cost anything. Okay. Is that... So that's leisure. But there's only one. Could put a little carousel park in there as for the small people. Or maybe we just go with another park, but it's on the other side. So you've got a park this side, and now you've got a park this side. Okay, fine. Yeah, see, look, the worker problem. That's it. That's all we're dealing with. That's all we've got to deal with is the worker problem. And I'm just going to keep kind of fighting it by getting rid of those buildings that are complaining. It definitely takes a bit of a hit to the economy. Oh, that one wasn't even complaining. Dang it. But then they will rebuild and they will appear again. So I'm not overly bothered by it, I suppose. Let's just keep... How's our energy looking? We're all good on the energy at the minute. Okay. So have these buildings... We all good there? Yeah, we are. So let's do that. Paint that corner. Paint this. Anywhere that's been... There's a building either side, we can now... put in the last every side. It's got to be like 3 corners. It's got to be cornered. Like that. And that. And that's fine, but that's not. You know the deal. If you complain about it, I have to get rid of you to stop the complaints. That's what I have to do. Okay, how are we doing on... We're at 1.74. So if I just... Oh, there's a fire. Where's the fire engine? There's 2 fires. There's the fire engine. There's 1. They are well covered. That one's been dealt with. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Fire station. So we've just got like the firehouse, a small firehouse, and then the whole fire station is the next building on. Oh, you don't have water. Oh, it just doesn't extend out. That's why. So let's just make sure of this whole... There you go. So as we expand that way with our farming, which I think is... Yeah, so it goes... Yeah, that's fine. The water should spread. You guys should be all good. What are you? Juice! You're making juice! That's cool! Okay, and then you've got the... Oh! Why are there so many police cars over here? What's happening out here? Because look, they've got the sirens on. They're going to have to go all the way around. There's another police car. What are they doing? There's something dodgy going on over there. Some crime here, but there is a police station. So you're well covered. That shouldn't be a thing. Oh, here it comes. You coming to sort it out? Nope, you're not even coming to sort it out. Crime rate isn't high. Stop it. That shouldn't really be a thing you can do, but it works. I'm just like, no, stop it. Get rid. Okay. Any more buildings that are kind of building locked in that we can build the next building? Yep, there's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Yep, grand. Good, good. Oh, loads over here, in fact. All of this can be added to. Perfect. Our building's going up. Yep, there's one going up. And I'm sure more will go up as it goes on. Yeah, see, but this is still the problem. But we're at 1.8. So we are slowly getting to the point where we should be alright. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning. Okay. What do we need to get to? I think it's 2.2. 2.2. Okay, we can get to 2.2. I think. Are we all good over here, guys? We're all good? Our tractor, middle drive, Adams Road. Middle drive goes all the way around and then connects up here. All of this is middle drive. Goodness me, that's a whole, like, motorway. Mason Way, Madison Drive, Mason Way, Smith Drive, Mason Way, all the way around. Middle Drive is there. So that's where Middle Drive starts. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, is our... Oh. Make sure that's all covered. That's a bit big, isn't it? Like, we don't need that. We can kind of expand that as it goes. So no, it didn't mean destroy it. No. I can't see, but those buildings, I think, just got destroyed because they were... Yeah, they did, but they'll get rebuilt. But that's odd. That's annoying. That, to be honest, that's quite annoying. Just because that will expand as it expands, basically. Right, 1.86, and our money is going up just as we want it to. 55,000 left to pay on this, but we're gaining 1.5 or so per day. Is that a day? That's weekly. Okay, so that's a weekly income. We're currently on... I don't know what the speed is we're currently on, but we're fine at the minute. You know the deal. If you complain about the workers, I gotta get rid of you to keep everybody happy. It's the deal. Okay, that can do that, and then that little tiny area. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Keep that empty, and then all the houses are on the inside, and it's kind of, it makes sense. I like the fact that this area is like, how do I phrase it? What do I mean? The buildings are kind of dotted. The commercial buildings are just kind of dotted around. It's not like one whole residential area and then one whole commercial area. It's like dotted around, so that I feel like that's how it should be, really. Healthcare's all good. Fire station, for the most part, is all good. Stop whinging. Maybe there needs to be another fire station this side, because these buildings are a little bit further out. That's the park. Yeah, so I'll build that, and that will then cover everything. So there's now 2 fire stations. The police is still in the middle. That works. You're kind of covering all good. Education. So we've got 3 primary schools or elementary schools. And that's covering not everywhere. There'll probably have to be another one built here in a bit. But we'll get to that. That's all right. 1.9. Okay, we can do this. Come on, we can do this. Why does this building not want to be built? That's been built, so that one there can go now. A nice tree in there. Look at that, just one empty lot. One empty lot that no one wants. No one's after it. Fair enough. I'm kind of having to, again, kind of micromanage those commercial buildings when they get to the point of like, oh, we don't have the registered, the educated workers, whatever. It's like, shut up. You're not helping. Okay, can you... You can. You can go all the way there, and then we can add a whole nother bit of industry. Yeah, we're all good on energy. For the most part. How are we doing on water? 60... Oh, almost there. Okay, I'll try and get ahead of that. By building one of these. Which should make our capacity much better. It is. Our sewage capacity, however, isn't the best. So that goes down there. Oh, we won't be able to use the water treatment plant for ages. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, so power-wise, again, we're all good. We're fine on power. Still making money per week. And very slowly, in fact, super, super slowly, creeping towards the 2,000 population mark. We will get there soon. I like the fact that the game still looks like pretty good, even when you zoom in. Like the fact that the whole city is kind of bustling and moving and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. I was going to start building that extra next part, but decided against it. Can I now see the districts a bit easier? Yes, I can. Because I could not see it at all when it was dark. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the industry, this district here, by a little bit. So that'll come out all the way to there now. Is that still Middle Drive? No, it's Pierce Blake Road. Interesting, fair enough. So that is that covered by water? Not fully. But it is now. Okay, and now again, just need to keep expanding slowly with the residentials over here. Because, oh, we're so close. We're like creeping to that 2,000 mark. When we hit that 2,000 mark, that's when I'll end the episode, I think. Stop your whinging. Not helping anybody. What is the noise pollution here? It's not great. Because of the wind farms, obviously. It's not particularly ideal. So it might be a thing that we use the noise pollution as kind of a natural kind of guide as to where this district is going to go. So, next part. Like so. Like so. And that's just a little bit of an extension. Not anything crazy. Extends out to the corner. Down you go. Down you go. Okay, now it wants a bit of residentials. So this is what we do. Okay, and then the two commercial corners. And then, wow, we're so close to the... We are so close. That's covered by water. The power shall also cover. Look, they're now connected. So I don't even know if we fully need this. I don't know if we need that connecting like that. We might be able to just get rid of that, in fact. Okay, buildings are going down. Not rapidly. 1987, we're so freaking close. 1986, it's gone down a bit. Okay, people are moving in. 1992. The buildings are being built. 1997. We're nearly there. 1999. Goodness me, it's like... It's gone down again. Come on now, next tick. It's got to be like the next tick. 1998. So it wasn't the next tick. It's gone 1999 again. 2000! There we go! 2004, in fact. Brilliant. Brilliant. All right. So we'll finish this up. We'll finish this building, this little neighborhood. James Street. Wasn't we already on James Street? So James Street goes all the way around. It's technically all the same street, but then there's also a cutoff. I mean, that's not confusing at all, is it? For, like, anyone trying to figure out where they need to go. Okay, that's been built. That's good. They probably naturally want to be, like, a bit closer. You don't really want to be living out in those parts, I suppose. I mean, not the... I mean... You're right on the corner. No wonder it's, like, taking a second to get there. Oh, we've now got people complaining. Oh, the crime is... Oh, okay. It is going up a bit. Let's put down another police place. Just make sure that, you know, they're not getting too ahead of themselves. Okay, power, we're all good. Not enough workers. Well, that should theoretically change when these next residential areas fill up. Which they are almost done. Yeah, they're very nearly done. Because that's kind of how we're going to be able to expand the city, isn't it? It's just slowly, you just build up the... slowly just build everything up. Okay. Okay, that is where we're going to end it for today, guys. There's crime over here. Who the heck is committing crimes in Woody's Wood? You stop that right now. That is ridiculous. You stop that this instant. What the heck is that? Okay. 2,000 population done, and kind of just the slow progression of just expanding this district. I was thinking about starting the next district. We've kind of got an idea of where that's going to go, how that's going to go. But we need to get to the next milestone, and then we can put the university down. And then, theoretically, we won't have the problem of the businesses being like, we need more people, and stuff like that. Even though over here is now complaining of that exact thing, and over here. So, I guess that's what we'll deal with next time. We just got to try and get to that point. So, thanks for watching, guys. Until then.